One of the most common traumas, probably, that people are going to go through is heartbreak. You're going to be in a relationship that you imagine is going to continue forever, maybe when you're 18 or sometimes when you're 48, and then it's going to stop.
When you get to hold someone you love and you care about, and you get that momentary euphoria, like when you hug someone that you haven't seen for a long time and you're almost like brain dead for a few seconds when you're holding that person. I think that's something that a lot of people look forward to and crave in their lives.
When there's a breakup, it's exceedingly hard, especially if the person is young. Why? Because the relationship represents the whole future. They have no concept that they know there are other people, but it sort of feels like the whole world is shutting down.
Why?
Why what?
Why don't you want to do it anymore?
Because they think it hurts a little bit too much.
Hey everyone, welcome to a brand new video, and it's been quite a while since I've last posted. I've taken a break mostly due to school work and working on other video projects. I'm kind of also gearing up for a flight that I'm doing, going to Europe soon actually, in May, I believe. Like mid-May. And so things have been quite hectic, to say the least. But a lot, like, amidst all of the busyness, there's been a question that has been in my head for so long, and it's honestly destroying me from the inside, and I wanted to get this off my chest. I feel like this is something that a lot of people will resonate with, and I believe that it's the question of, why do we crave love? Like, why do we as humans crave love so deeply? Like, what drives us to want this emotion? You see, no matter how much I focus on my personal development or dive into activities that are meant to improve myself, I always find myself going straight to this overwhelmingly desire to be loved, or like any kind of form of love. Like, it's a weird way, it's a weird emotion for me, and I don't fully understand it. It's this like overwhelming feeling of just wanting to be loved and to be in a relationship. And yet I also want to reach a certain point in my life, personally and professionally, before diving into that emotional world. But like, somehow this longing for love seems to override pretty much everything else. And I know I'm not alone in this. There's no way that I'm alone in this. The only reason why that I would say this is because so many people that I see on TikTok and YouTube shorts and everything about those deep, like, core TikToks and stuff like that, the core talks or whatever you want to call them, and as well as like the deep emotional sad TikToks. Everybody gets them, as far as I know. And I everywhere I look, it's just there. There's countless people of just who are heartbroken, or people who were in relationships and had their heart broken, and then now are just feeling like they will never be able to find love again. They just, it's a universal like emotion. Like, everybody has this emotion, and I feel like it's just like, it's sad, but it's also kind of comforting to know that I'm not alone in this. But why is this emotion so universal? You know what I mean? Like, why does everybody also have the same kind of emotion? Theologically speaking, as someone who believes in the Bible and stuff like that, and holds like all the, like, I hold religious value and stuff like that, I sometimes think about the concept of the missing rib. The idea is that each of us have a quote-unquote soulmate out there who are destined for us. The notion is incredibly compelling, but I feel like this kind of suggests our yearning for love, and not just like emotional, but it's like created into our being. Like we're destined to look for that missing rib. We're supposed to look for that. And that's why we have this emotion, and that's why we feel so deeply and very emotionally connected to this love, right? This topic has been consuming a lot of my thoughts recently, and honestly, it's been really tough. There's a days where I feel like maybe love isn't just for me. Like it's just not meant for me. I feel like that I feel like I'm that missing rib, and everyone else just seems to be destined to find that, and they found it, but not for me. But then I remember that love isn't just found in romantic relationships. Love manifests in so many forms. It's in the form of friendships, the family bonds that we have, and other type of interactions that we have every day. Perhaps I'm just being greedy with, and not just I don't like. Maybe I'm just being greedy and not wanting these kinds of love. But I want that romantic connection with a significant other. But I also have this thought in the back of my head that, do I deserve it? This question haunts me a lot, and it's tearing me up on the inside, and I'm not sure what to do. But here's what I hold on to. The belief that love is out there, maybe just over the horizon. It's just the hope that keeps me looking forward, eager to discover on my journey, like discover all the forms of love that life has to offer, and also navigate these emotions and continue my journey. I also encourage you, the viewer, to explore your own feelings about love. How does it manifest in your life? Do you feel that ache for someone, or someone just out of reach? And I hope that this helps. Okay, I'm not sure what that is, but that's interesting. But I hope that this video helps you in some way. And if it does, let me know in the comments. And also tell me about your first love, or tell me about your experiences with love. I like to read your comments a lot, and I like to respond to many of them. Like, I try to respond to all of them, but I won't be able to always. But I'll try to. Thank you for joining into this video, and I really appreciate you listening all the way through. And if you have, comment something like love is for everyone or something. And yeah, also I have a Discord, so if you guys want to join that, you can join that in the description. And I try to communicate with a lot of people that are joining on there and try to say hi to everyone. So if you say hi, then I'll try to say hi back. All right. Thank you guys. Peace.